We returned to Ipoh, my mother's hometown, for Chinese New Year. We arrived late, but this isn't your typical reunion. What we found was something unique, and a perfect example of better late than never. Getting here was an adventure in itself. The last time we took the bus, it was a 12-hour ordeal that left us with some serious travel anxiety. But this time, it was as if everything had improved. The journey was smooth. Immigration was a breeze with the new system. And arriving on the second day of Chinese New Year meant we missed the initial rush, greeted instead by a town that felt calm and welcoming. While we missed the big reunion dinner, just being here was a huge win. The festive spirit was immediately felt with the commotion outside our window. Wait a second, is there a competition? I'm hearing firecrackers everywhere. A deafening sound that filled the neighborhood. Now, this meant it was time for our first meal. For breakfast, we headed straight for what Ipoh is most famous for, dim sum. It's the go-to meal for everyone who returns to the city, and for good reason. The atmosphere was incredible, and the food was top-notch. We're still thinking about the salted egg pound. We were genuinely surprised to see so many people from all backgrounds enjoying the wide selection of Cantonese delicious offerings, a testament to how Malaysian food culture is evolving. They even have an old bus parked outside, perfect for photos.
Ipoh. Mari.
After our delicious breakfast, we made a pilgrimage to a very special place for our family, the Sam Poh Tong Cave Temple. This serene, peaceful place is the resting place of my grandparents, whom I never had the chance to meet. It felt like a return to our roots. Coming back here, we were flooded with old memories from our childhood visits, and the cool, calming air of the cave made for a truly reflective and emotional visit. That evening was all about family. From near and far, we had a reunion dinner filled with conversation, laughter, and of course, lots of food. To make sure everyone was comfortable, we enjoyed a separate halal hotpot. The food was simple, but it's the company that mattered most. We were so grateful to reconnect with relatives we hadn't seen in years, listening to the stories of the past and the hopes for the future. The next day, we explored more of Ipoh's past. Our next stop was the place of my mom's personal history. We visited Nasi Kandar Pekan Lama, located right opposite Kinta Heights, where my mom's family used to live. My mom recounted how they would come here whenever they ran out of food at home. The stall's popularity is easy to understand. The Indian Muslim owner is friendly, speaks fluent Cantonese, and the food is delicious, especially the unique sambal. Kinta Heights itself has a complex history. Built in 1982 as the first high-rise, low-cost apartment block in Ipoh. It was meant to provide affordable housing for families with limited income. My mom shared stories of the building's darker past and the efforts made to bring color and life back to it. It's a place that holds many memories for our family. Every location, we realized, has a story, and often the story hides a much deeper, more complex past. Ultimately, visiting these spots helped us visualize better the story of my mom's family and the generation before them, allowing us to truly understand and appreciate their resilience. That evening, our family gathering continued at Muhammad Chan restaurant. The restaurant was a fantastic choice for our family gathering, offering a wide array of halal Chinese dishes that everyone could enjoy. But what made this place truly special was its history. My mom shared a story with us. This used to be the old Ruby Cinema. No wonder it felt less like a restaurant and more like a theatre. And for good reason. This was where my mom and her siblings used to come to watch movies. It was incredible to think that we were now making new memories in a place that held so many of theirs.
Surah perempuan dekat ni. Surah dalam. Laki, surah laki dalam. Okey, terima kasih. Sama.
The stories of the past live on here. But now, it's our turn to write the next chapter. On our last day, we couldn't resist a return visit to the same brand of dim sum. This time at Canning Dim Sum. Especially on a weekend, you can see how lively the atmosphere is. Families going out together for breakfast, groups of friends meeting. It's a perfect morning in Ipoh. Here, dim sum is more than a meal. It's a social ritual and a living part of the city's heritage. The food was consistently delicious. We found the ambience just as delightful, with a beautiful landscape exterior perfect for photos. Our trip ended with a visit to Ipoh's famous Concubine Lanes. This area, which is part of Ipoh's heritage trail, is a perfect example of the city's past and present. Its history dates back to the tin mining heyday, when a local tycoon supposedly gifted these 3 narrow alleys to his 3 wives: Concubine Lane, Hill Lane, and Market Lane, all within walking distance from each other. We started our walk on Market Lane. This lane is a perfect spot for photos, featuring beautiful murals along the buildings that really celebrate Ipoh's history and culture. We spent time taking plenty of photos. The colors and artistry are just spectacular. Wandering through the lanes, it's easy to see why they're so popular. The preserved architecture, vibrant street art, and the mix of old and new shops make it a truly unique place to explore. It's a space where history comes to life. While the area was once known for its vices, today it's a bustling cultural hub. A fantastic opportunity for both locals and tourists to learn about the past. Next, we headed to Concubine Lane, Lorong Panglima, the main artery. It was mega busy lane. Lots of stalls. You can even see a dinosaur. We're curious about this glow-in-the-dark thing and venture into the shop to have a look, since it's free to look.
So actually we are selling the souvenir and get it out. Okay, we got a lot of things we got sunglasses, pencils, and the main is you can see the decor all the bottle inside is the sand. The sand will go in the dark. Okay, you see colorful, right? Later we'll off the light show. Really nice and very beautiful. Maybe I will off the light show you guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Like this lah. There is the luminate effect is like this lah. Good in that. All the bottle we are also selling also like this. The price and then you know the price. One bottle is 7 ringgit. Okay, included the string. We will provide the string. Okay, you can choose the color first. Later we'll tie the string for you. So you can hang inside the car, your room for decoration. For myself, I hang inside my car lah. 5 years already lah. Still look like nice. At dark, but at night got some light and see beautiful.
We were hoping to visit the Ho Yan Ho Museum, but it was fully booked for the day. Seeing the famous name brought back more personal history. Ho Yan Ho is a familiar name for the Ipoh household, and my mom's family had used their herbal medicine back in the day. we now venture to Hill Lane, Lorong Hill. And there is hardly any crowd. The architecture here is beautiful. The murals are unique. This shop is probably famous with all these wood crafts and wood products. You'll find Old Town on the opposite side of the Kinta River from New Town. Wandering through the lanes, it's easy to see why they're so popular. The preserved architecture, vibrant street art, and the mix of old and new shops make it a truly unique place to explore. It's a space where history comes to life, a fantastic opportunity for both locals and tourists to learn about the past. The cafe is modern and aesthetic with its impressive display of Western cakes and croissants. This is another great example of Ipoh's ability to blend the old with the new. Finally, we're going to have our very last meal in Ipoh. We opted for this popular favorite highly recommended by the locals. We're happy to report that it really did not disappoint. This is yet another authentic Ipoh flavor we'll miss. A perfect ending to our Muslim-friendly food tour in Ipoh. Our trip came to a close far too quickly. We brought home some of Ipoh's famous biscuits and snacks, a delicious reminder of our time spent here. As we leave Ipoh, we realized that more than the sights and the food, what was more important was the reminder to appreciate the people in our lives. Life is unpredictable, so we should make the most of our time together. This trip was more than a reunion, it was a gift. We hope to visit again soon.